Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Exam Trials. Today I would like to discuss about a new topic, that is learning disability. Without any delay, let's get into the topic. What do you know about learning disabilities? What does this mean? Learning disabilities refers to the significant learning problems in academic areas, that is, difficulty in acquiring skills, learning, and transferring of knowledge from one situation to another. Simply, it is the difficulty in learning process. Children with learning difficulties are those who are with average intelligence and they face some difficulties in reading, writing, spelling, arithmetics, language skills, etc. The cause of these difficulties are because of dysfunction in the language area of the brain. There are many types of learning difficulties that can be attributed to language area dysfunction. For example, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, dyspraxia, aphasia, visual processing disorder, auditory processing disorder, etc. Now, let's learn about the different types of learning disabilities seen in children. First one, dyslexia. Dyslexia, also called as reading disabilities. Here, children face problems in reading process. They are not able to read properly. Actually, reading is a challenging task for dyslexic learners, in which they may tend to miss out words and sometimes even whole lines. Hence, they fail to understand the meaning of what they read. Generally, dyslexic learners face problems in identifying words that appear similar, such as tried and tired, fried and fired, etc. Hence, we can say that the improvement in their reading skills takes place very slowly. It will affect their pronunciation also. Another type of learning disability is dysgraphia. Dysgraphia is associated with writing skills, that is, deficiency with the writing skills. And the children with a dysgraphia, they become confused by similar looking looking letters such as B and D, P and Q, N and U, etc. while writing. There is chance they make mistakes while copying text from blackboard. Due to their deficiency in writing skill, they may have an improper handwriting. Sometimes the dysgraphic learning disability affect other motor skills also. Another difficulty is dyscalculia. Dyscalculia is associated with mathematical skills, that is, difficulty in learning arithmetics, understanding numbers, learning formulae, solving problems, etc. Children with dyscalculia face difficulty in learning multiplication tables, symbols, and other concepts in mathematics. Sometimes these learners fail to understand the sequence, steps, and directions for solving simple mathematical problems. Another type of learning disability is dyspraxia. It is associated with motor nerve control, where a child faces difficulty in coordinating the various motor functions. They may face difficulty in creating coordination between body and brain, holding a pencil, or any such work that requires hand-eye coordination. Such children may face difficulty in doing such actions. Next one is dysphasia, or it is also known as aphasia. This disability is associated with language and communication skills. Children find difficulty in grasping spoken language. Children with this disability fail to communicate what they want to communicate. So, aphasia is a language disorder. Next one is dysthymia. This disorder is the continuous long term form of a depression. The symptoms of dysthymia are loss of interest in daily activities, hopelessness, tiredness, avoidance of social activities, and sleep problems. Simply, we can say that it's a kind of emotional disturbance. Dysthymia is a mood disorder. Next one is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, that is ADHD. It is a mental disorder, and the symptoms of ADHD are lack of concentration. That means children with ADHD cannot focus, cannot maintain their concentration for a longer time. Another symptom is excessive activity or hyperactivity. And this is a kind of behavioral disorder. That means it's difficult to control their own behavior. Next one is nonverbal learning disabilities. This is a neurological condition. It affects a children's social skills, not his speech or writing skills. And kids with NVLD, that is nonverbal learning disability, has trouble in understanding communications that isn't verbal, which means body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. Another one is autism. It's a complex neurobehavioral condition that includes impairments in social interactions and developmental language and communication skills. It is a neurodevelopmental disorder. Kids with autism maintain poor eye contacts with others. Another type of learning disability is cerebral palsy. It is a neurological disorder that affects movement. Primarily, it will affect body movement and muscle coordination, muscle tone, reflex, posture, and balance of the body. Next one is hyperlexia. This is the difficulty in understanding and using verbal language. They will face a significant problems during social interactions. Hyperlexic children have low level of comprehension skills. Next one is BDD, body dysmorphic disorder. It is also called as dysmorphia phobia, and it is a mental disorder. Children with BDD have a strong belief that he or she has a defect in his appearance that makes him ugly or deformed. They have a thought that they have some imperfection in their body, and they constantly aware about that. They make a comparative study between themselves and others. This kind of mental disorder makes the person to feel that he has some kind of imperfection in his body, and gradually this thought will lead to depression. These are the different types of learning disabilities. However, we can point out some characteristics which are common in such children, that are the children with the learning disabilities are average learners. That means they face difficulties in understanding the directions and instructions given by the teachers. Mainly they face this problem because their brains cannot process verbal communication effectively, and they also face difficulties when faced with the new situations, such as frequent change of school, class section, or teachers, since they find it difficult to adjust and adapt to changing scenarios. When we compare the disabled children with the normal children, these children face difficulty in completing a particular task within the given time. Usually, they require additional time to complete a task because they have some problems in their motor skills and, of course, with the poor pencil grip. In such scenarios, the most important thing a teacher can do is to build a confidence in children with these kinds of learning disabilities. These children require more appreciation and reinforcement from the teacher, even for a small achievement. So that's all about learning disabilities. Now, let's look into questions related to this topic. First question: difficulty in recalling sequence of letters in words and frequent loss of visual memory is associated with options: option A, dyslexia; option B, dyscalculia; option C, dysgraphia; option D, dyspraxia. Second question: reducing the time allotted to complete an assignment to make it coincide with the time of attention and increasing this time in a phased manner will be the best suited to deal with which of the following disorder? Options are: option A, dysphasia; option B, autism; option C, hyperlexia; option D, ADHD. So these are about questions related to our today's topic. Try to find out the answer and put your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe our channel and like this video. Have a good day.